Let's Chat.
It is Monday, July 22nd. Welcome to Let's Chat.
Good Monday morning.
Good weekend for you, Miss
Yes,
Raby?
missed you as
Outstanding.
always.
Outstanding.
Hey, quick PSA
Yes.
for all of our lady female viewers.
That stands for Public Service Announcement.
Don't bother fixing your hair and going outside today. Just don't. It's
it's
too
that kind of
humid.
day, isn't it?
It's a ponytail and hat kind of day. Just
As of just a few minutes ago, the humidity was at 88% here
yeah,
downtown.
it's awful.
It's down a little
Even
bit
our
from
papers are damp and we're inside.
a little bit down from the 94% that we had earlier this morning. Just kind of a
Yeah,
well,
just don't bother fixing
one
your hair.
of those days. Hungry?
Starving.
Got something to feast your eyes on here.
Yum.
And it concerns a Chattanooga tradition which made its way all the way up to Ohio.
Okay.
It is a treat, as you might expect, to mark the 50th anniversary of the One Small Step for Man, One Giant Leap for Mankind.
In 2018, the city of, Wapakoneta?
Wapakoneta is correct.
Wapakoneta, woohoo! The home of Neil Armstrong contacted the Chattanooga Bakery to help them celebrate this year's 50th anniversary of the Apollo 11.
They did indeed. Friday, they unveiled a statue along with the biggest moon pie ever made.
It was big.
How
I saw him cutting
incredibly
it just
cool.
a second ago.
This thing is 40 inches across and weighs 55 pounds.
Wow.
And it's all moon pie.
Now, 14 pounds of that is marshmallows. Another 6 pounds is chocolate.
Now, if you're the type that counts calories, and Jess and I do not,
Nope.
this thing clocked in at 45,000 calories.
Yum.
45,000 calories.
Man, I love me a good moon pie.
Really cool that those are made right here. They're shipped all over the world, and they got together with the city in Ohio to make that day a very special one indeed. Pretty cool.
Look how big that is. That's
I know
awesome.
it.
looks
I'm all
great.
about it. We need to get the folks from the Chattanooga Bakery over here
Yes.
in person. Tell us how they made a 45-pound moon
I like
pie.
the vanilla moon pies.
I like them all. All right. Next up on the list, we have got, you remember the line, "You're going to need a bigger boat,"
Yeah.
from Jaws.
Yeah.
Take a look at this video. This would be downright scary. A very surprising and very close attack with a great white shark.
And this is out of, I can never say this state, Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
I can never say it.
A fellow named Doug Nelson, his son, and a group of boys and their dads were on a fishing trip in Cape Cod Bay. One of the boys and a woman were reeling in a fish. Take a look at this, Jess. And here comes the shark. Bam.
Oh, whoa!
Yeah.
Oh, his fin even hit the little boy.
And the tail hit the boat. It was that close. It bit the fish in half, and then it jumped back into the water.
Wow.
No word on if the Nelson family continued their day of fishing or if they decided they'd had enough.
Good thing it didn't land in the boat. That's a little close for comfort.
If it landed in the boat, I would have landed out
In the
of
water.
boat.
Yeah, I would have rather
Okay.
been in the water.
Wow. And just if you like trivia, do you remember? Obviously, you remember the movie Jaws.
Mm-hmm.
The name of the animated shark, or not the animated shark, but the mechanical shark was Bruce.
Bruce.
Yeah.
I should have known.
I don't
that.
know. I don't know why I remember stuff like that. I just do.
It was also the name of the shark in Finding Nemo.
Was it really?
Yep.
Okay. Maybe
There's
they
your
named it. One up.
Your Jaws on Finding Nemo.
A guy from right here in Tennessee, as we move down south a little bit, managed to beat out 141 other contestants in the annual Ernest Hemingway Look-alike Contest. They do this down in Key West, Florida, every year. And there's the man that they decided looks most like Hemingway. His name is Joe Maxey. He is 68 years old and lives in Cedar Hill, Tennessee. They did this at Sloppy Joe's Bar, a hangout of Hemingway's when he lived in Key West back in the 1930s.
This is Joe's 8th attempt
Yeah.
at winning the contest. Now, a judging panel of former winners chose Maxey from a vast field, which competed in 2 preliminary rounds plus the finals. So what are do you have to like model or something or talk like,
Well, it has to do with
read
the
a
hair.
passage from a book?
It has to do with the hair, the clothing, and the
Right.
resemblance to Hemingway. And this guy's, he's
Pretty good.
pretty dead on for it.
Yeah.
You know, they're all wearing their khaki shorts and their shirts. And the ribbons you see signifies they've made it up to that level. And there is Mr. Maxey. He says he, quote, loved Hemingway's writing and shares the author's fondness for both mojitos, and women.
The contest is the annual Hemingway Days, or the highlight, I should say,
Yeah.
of the Hemingway Days Festival, which honors, of course, the author's literacy legacy and adventurous
It's
lifestyle.
a pretty big deal, you know,
Yeah.
and the contest came to an end Sunday, which is the 120th anniversary of Hemingway's birth.
Perfect.
And
Congrats,
coincidentally,
Joe.
which has nothing to do with anything and is apropos of nothing, I've been on an Ernest Hemingway reading kick lately. I did his short stories last week, and I just started For Whom the Bell Tolls.
Which he wrote when he was in
yesterday.
Key West.
Yes, he did.
Did you know that?
And The Old Man and the Sea I squeezed in there in between. So some fascinating classic
reading a lot
literature.
lately.
Yeah, it's some really good stuff.